today by Tim Harrison, CEO of Ionic Rare Earths. Tim, thanks for your time.
Thank you, David.
You've got an amazing project in Uganda. Can you tell us why this project is so compelling?
Yeah, so we've been in Uganda operating since August 2019. The company initially took a 20% interest in the Makuutu Rare Earth project, and we've been earning into the private Ugandan company that owns the asset. We've done about 4,700 metres of diamond drilling, which has helped us to define a 315 million tonne mineral resource estimate of ionic adsorption clay bearing mineralisation. So we've got a very unique project that's going to make critical and heavy rare earths for a long time, and they're going to be materials that the world's going to require in order to attain carbon neutrality.
From a rare earths perspective, how does your project differ from some of the more well-known projects?
So one of the biggest attribute of our project is the mineralisation. It's an ionic adsorption clay. So rather than being a hard rock rare earth project, which is dominant in the light rare earth elements, which is more common on the ASX, ionic adsorption clays are the rare earths exist within the clay in a chemical form, not a mineral form. And we're able to extract those rare earths with very simple mining and processing, which means that we can then precipitate a heavy and critical rare earth chemical intermediate product that doesn't require cracking, so it doesn't require any of the significant downstream capital intensive requirements that you would need if you're mining and processing the hard rock light rare earth minerals.
You've assembled a strong in-country team that, despite many of the challenges experienced through Africa over the last 12 months, delivered strong results for the company.
Yeah, look, we were fortunate when Uganda shut the borders last year. We were in the middle of a drill program, which meant that we had the resources on the ground. We did have to pull up stumps for a couple of months just to make sure that we're able to keep our community and stakeholders healthy. But once we were able to resume drilling and field activity in June, we were able to push on with that drill program, finish the 4,000 metres that we drilled last year, which helped us then to define this massive ionic adsorption clay resource estimate that we've got today.
And how do you plan to develop the project?
So the plan is now that we've released our scoping study, we're firmly focused on the bankable feasibility study, which we've initiated and we're planning on having completed in the third quarter of next year. In addition to that, we've got the environmental and social impact assessment, which is underway, and various community programs, which is looking at effectively laying a foundation for us to move the project swiftly through the BFS, community engagement, mining licence application over the next 2 years, into construction in 2023, and operations early 2024. So we've got quite an aggressive but achievable plan that's effectively enabled because we've got an ionic adsorption clay, which is low capital and simple mining and processing.
How much interest is this project generating from end users?
Significant. So we've signed a non-binding MOU with the world's largest market capitalised rare earth player, a subsidiary of Chinalco, China Rare Earths Jiangsu. We've also been talking with a number of other groups, and we continue to talk with those groups. And the strategic value of the asset is effectively underpinned by the heavy and critical rare earths that the project will produce for a very long time. So it presents a long time, a long life production source of some of these elements that are going to be effectively the critical raw materials required for governments to achieve their ambitions of being carbon neutral.
With a world-class project and a strong pipeline of news flow, it's going to be an exciting time ahead for Ionic shareholders. Tim,